Welcome back to Theresa's Dead. My name is Theresa and I'm very much hungover. I have an awful garbage filthy mouth, so viewer discretion is advised, but if you're not into that or weird shenanigans, this is definitely not the place for you. Feel free to exit the video here. No harm, no foul, but I'll remember our time fondly. Why hello my little guacamole dumpers. Welcome to Makeup Hangover. So last week I took a hiatus because my job decided to, how do I explain this? I basically collapsed in on myself like a dying star. Thanks, work. Hence why I wasn't here last week. In hindsight, I was a little bummed out, but I'm kind of okay with it because I don't know if you noticed, but makeup is so boring, so boring. Nothing is exciting these days. For every one good release, there are 10 bad ones, sometimes 20. That said, if you are new here, Makeup Hangover is an idea that was created between myself and Perfectly M and Audra at home. Essentially, this video is the runoff of the makeup products that we didn't talk about during Makeup Bingo, sprinkled with some new makeup releases along the way. There are no bingo cards, there are no adult libations, just stone cold savage soberness. That said, please go check out M and Audra and tell them I said hi. But before I get all Andy Rooney, and I will get Andy Rooney, a word from today's sponsor. Thank you Gladskin for sponsoring today's video. I'm so excited to work with Gladskin again because their products are fantastic. If you're new here, hi, my name is Theresa. I'm a garbage person with eczema. My eczema, she's cute. She likes to pop up when I'm stressed out, hence why I collapse into myself like a dying star and eczema little flare-ups pop up along the way. It's so much fun. Ever since discovering Gladskin, this is one of my favorite creams to keep the beasts at bay. I have tried many products in my day. Some super expensive, some super cheap. And you know what's funny? Doesn't matter what price point it is, a lot of the products operate the same exact way. They offer no relief. So I'm always on the hunt for something that will soothe that just awful itch and irritation that comes along with having eczema. But with Gladskin, you can expect something different. Gladskin is a new skin treatment category made for people of all ages with eczema prone, acne prone, and rosacea prone skin. As I've mentioned, when I'm stressed out, I get nasty flare-ups, hence this thing. I'll just throw a picture over here, okay? I have this beauty on my eyelid. I call her Arlene, and Arlene's going through it. She recently separated from her husband, she discovered the color turquoise, and she likes to stalk her ex-boyfriends on Facebook. And listen, I would love to entertain Arlene because she got some good stories, but I'm over it. She has overstayed her welcome, and now she gotta go. I found that the Gladskin Eczema Cream with Micro Balance helps relieve the itch and redness, aka Arlene. Micro Balance is a revolutionary smart protein that restores the balance of the good and bad bacteria that live on your skin so you can finally heal, aka vacating Arlene from the premises. And no need to worry about harsh ingredients or steroids because this baby is free of that bloopity blop blop garbageness, if that's even a word. It's so effective that 91% of users who have tried their top selling eczema cream reported significant improvement just after 7 days. And I can attest to that because not only does it work really well on my face, but also really works very well with this lovely little patch that I have on my arm. And listen, it doesn't stop there. I know last time I talked about them, I talked about their body wash, which is what I have over here. Their body wash is fantastic. Their face wash, which is really good. Notice how it's like completely almost empty. I am holding on. But one product that's just perfect if you have eczema prone skin, and especially in a situation where Arlene is just hanging on for dear life. And because of my job of putting makeup on my face, 100 pounds of makeup, might I add. We need a good old-fashioned makeup remover. Now, makeup removers usually dry the hell out of my skin, but not this baby. She's gentle, she's nourishing, and she has no fragrance whatsoever. Even with the most peskiness of mascara being caked in your lashes, this baby removes everything and leaves your skin feeling very supple and soft. It's utter perfection. So if you are interested, start your journey to stronger and healthier skin today with Gladskin. They are offering my wonderful little baby pumpkins 15% off plus free shipping on your first order at gladskin.com/Theresa. Again, that's gladskin.com/Theresa for 15% off plus free shipping. Thank you again to Gladskin for sponsoring today's video, and y'all go support the sponsors that support your garbage queen. All right, so what makeup do we have today, y'all? Because it is garbage in these streets, okay? Garbage. Oh, ew, no. Okay, you know what's so funny? So the day that I'm recording this, I just got an email from Sephora that's like, hey, Laura Mercier, why don't you try their Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Foundation? So you know what? Might as well start with them. So, all right. So Laura Mercier came out with the Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Foundation. So this is a weightless foundation that blurs the lines between makeup and skin with a medium buildable coverage, natural finish, waterproof wear, and up to 12 hours of fade-proof wear for $48 for 30 shades. Okay, I mean, listen, the shade range is fucking garbage. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's not cool. Am I surprised? No. On one hand, like, I get it, right? Not every brand is going to be able to cater to everybody, right? But at least kind of have, I don't know, try to have like an equal representation. Like, there are a shitload of like fucking off-white beige shades, and it's like, honestly, I can't even tell the difference between half of them. And then when it kind of gets towards like medium to deep, it's like, oh no, it's just this. Okay, like, listen, if you're gonna come out with that kind of a shade range, at least try to have an equal distribution of everything. I don't think that's difficult to do. Granted, I am not a fucking makeup chemist. I don't know what goes behind it, but I feel like in this day and age, when there are a lot of people that are expressing that they can't find stuff, it's like, come on, this is your chance to, like, you know, fucking open it up. Allow more people to have access to you, right? No? Fuck me? Great. Okay. So anyway, I'm laughing at this on one hand because I talked about Laura Mercier at great length in a very shitty way. About how boring they are. They're boring basic bitch, and I was on their PR list. I still think I am, but they send everything over to my old Queens address, so whoever lives there literally has a stockpile of that shitty setting powder. Yeah, I said it, shitty setting powder. So my apologies to that person. They probably really do not like me, and I don't blame them. But anyway, honestly, everything I've ever tried from Laura Mercier has never been groundbreaking. Like, you know, and I know there's a lot of people that swear by them, right? Or maybe at some point in their makeup history, yes, they are the best. And maybe just as time goes on, they just realize how antiquated they are. But this is like, I don't know, fucking America Online, dial up, you know, fucking disc edition. Okay, do you remember that? Do you remember that, children? When it was like, you can get internet for 500 hours on a CD-ROM. Yeah, that's what this is, okay? I don't care about it. I don't give a shit about it. Shade range is laughable, but I love the claims of it. Like, the claims sound really good, but then I think to myself, do I think this is going to deliver that? No, just kind of based off of my experience with Laura Mercier in the past. It's like, it sounds great, and then it's like, womp, womp, womp. Like, I'm just not into it. So seeing this is really funny. And it's even better that Sephora just, you know, decided to email me to let me know that, hey, we have this available. Actually, you know what? Let's go on Sephora's site because I want to see what the reviews are. Probably someone on like Influencer or whatever the fuck probably has tried it or something like that. Let's see. Laura Mercier. Oh yeah, the bronzer too is a fucking joke too. I'm not even gonna get into that. That just looks like a piece of shit. Where are you? Oh, there's no reviews. Fuck me. Come on, bro. Come on. Damn it. I was super hoping that there would be like a couple of them on here. But no. Okay, so this is a vegan natural finish liquid formula, long wearing, waterproof, medium coverage. Yeah, whatever. It's a no for me. I still say Laura Mercier is pretty sleepy, and I just find it, yes, it's hilarious and ironic that, yeah, they have been coming out with stuff. I think them and Stila. No. Who do I call? Laura Geller. I don't know what. Actually, you know, it's really funny. A lot of people were like, shut the fuck up, bitch. Laura Geller is wonderful. And to those, I apologize. A lot of people were yelling at me about that. And I was like, all right, I get it. You like it, fine. But not a lot of people had the same kind of feel for Laura Mercier. So I guess I was right about some things. Anyway, yeah, this is a no. Not into it. I'm not into this. And yeah, but I am curious though. Listen, I am a nosy bitch after all. If you did pick this up, let me know your thoughts. If you have tried it, do you like it? I feel like it's nothing special. And for almost $50, like, I want it to be special. I want it to be fucking good and not whatever the fuck this is. So that's a no for me. Moving on. Okay, so here's the deal. So the one thing that I literally lost my shit about, and I need to have this. Oh my god, it's almost gonna be available to purchase. Yes, okay. All right, by the time that y'all will see this, it should be available. But I also saw that I think it was available at one point at Ulta, but I didn't act fast enough. What I'm talking about is the Spectrum Collections Pusheen edition. First of all, that little fat fucking cat is the most adorable thing ever. And I see all of this. I love every second of it. Plus I also have a Pusheen shirt that has the that has like the little flying saucer and all that stuff. So I kind of feel like this is the universe telling me, girl, you need to buy this. Which I know is really funny to say considering I was just like shitting all over Laura Mercier. And now here I am fawning over something that's really meant for a fucking 12-year-old. But whatever, priorities, right? I am in love with this and I want this. And I'm actually looking at it over here. Like as if you're in the room like, hey, you see that over there? Over there I have the Winnie the Pooh one. The brushes, I'll be honest with you, I've never even really used the brushes. I can't. They're so adorable. The makeup bag, I will never use that makeup bag. That makeup bag is just purely for my vanity. I will never put any disgusting piece of makeup in there. I don't want to ruin that fuzz, that beautiful fuzz, or that very adorable faux silk lining. Like, I don't want to ruin that. And that's what's going to happen with this one. When I do purchase this, because bitch, I'm going to purchase this, I will have this as display. Oh my God, look at the fucking kid. I can't even. The brushes are cute. I can't even tell you if the quality, actually no, I take that back. I did get the Ursula brush set. It was just unmemorable. It was unmemorable because I really don't remember. I don't think I really liked it or hated it. I think it just existed. More reason for me to buy this. More reason for mama to get this. But oh my God. Okay, first of all, I just saw the little, what the fuck is this brush? The Kabuki brush? It's a cat paw! All right. I don't even like cats, but I love this though. I know at least 10,000 of you will unsubscribe for that one, and I'm so sorry. But cats just, I'm allergic. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. The lining on this bag, fuck me. The sponge, I don't care how much, I don't even give a fuck how much this whole collection is. I don't give a shit, okay? The sponges, I will never use the sponges. I actually should show the jar of sponges that I have off camera. Just like all different weird sponges that I won't use. They're just decorative. They're decorative. Some people have beads, right? And like they put in a vase. I just have decorative sponges that is in a cookie jar. Welcome to my life, John Stamos, okay? Like, I love this. And I can't wait to buy all of them. Oh my God, I will never take anything out of the packaging. Everything, oh my God. All right. First of all, I need to collect myself because I am really just, there's no words. There are no words. I am just so excited and I wish I had a time machine so that I can kind of jump ahead in the future just to order this, right? To have peace of mind that I will get this whole collection. No, I didn't take any edibles today. This is just pure insanity, okay? Enjoy. Fuck, I can't wait to buy this. So excited. I don't know what this was, but I'm so excited. Like an old Italian grandma. I am so excited. So, yes. Just yes. We are, yes, 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 yes. Can't wait to fucking just buy it and look at it. Moving on. Let's talk about... I don't know, man. Tell me why I want this. Oh, it's so stupid. It's so stupid, but I want it. Okay, so. So Urban Decay is coming out with the Urban Decay X Smiley collection. And you get a Chill Happy palette or a Mucho Happy palette. I need this. First of all, the packaging is giving me everything that I loved about the 90s. Everything. And when I look at the color story, it is so basic and bullshit and that I'm like, I could literally feel my love for this just growing, okay? Anne loves 3-wick candles and Anne also loves this shit too. She loves this shit. It is so boring and basic and bullshit, and that packaging is literally killing me because I am just in love with it. But I know deep down inside, this is just gonna be a basic ass bitch formula palette that is gonna be, I would say, probably slightly above average. It's probably not gonna be the best Urban Decay has to deliver, but it's not gonna be the worst. If I could put my like makeup Nostradamus hat on, it's gonna be above average. Almost to the point where it's like, oh wow, I feel like I'm getting a deal. That's how I feel when I see this, and I am excited. I just love it. I love it. I think it's so cool. Everybody hates it. Everybody hates it in the comments. They're like, this is boring. Like, stop calling it naked. Listen, babe, I was with you at one point, but I think I have just accepted that some things will never die. If you think of it this way, it's kind of comforting, you know? Yeah, okay, eggs might be $20. Doesn't. Gas is $75 a gallon. But Urban Decay Naked, it's like a warm hug. It's always here. It will always be here for you to let you know that you paid a premium for subpar makeup. I feel good about that. Oh, God damn it. I personally think I would probably get the Chill Happy palette over the Mucho Happy, although they're both wonderful. They're both wonderful. But I love that yellow though. I feel like that yellow is not gonna be the most amazing yellow, but I am so excited to try it out. Oh, it actually looks pigmented. What? Okay. Also, two of the shades kind of look exactly the same in the yellow palette. I love not having options. Okay. Fuck it, I think I'd probably buy both of these. Who am I kidding? I'd probably buy both of these. I'm gonna probably buy both of these when these come out. They're fun. They're stupid. I hate them. And if I wasn't a child of the 90s, listen, I was born in 85, but I spent my whole childhood in the 90s. If it wasn't giving me all the feels of just the fucking weird smiley faces and just everything just being so goddamn Lisa Frank colorful sparkle galore, I would be like, ugh, whatever. But as a child of the 90s, this is hitting all the nostalgia points in my pinball machine, okay? Yes. Yes. Fuck me up, daddy. I want this. So I can't wait. I can't wait to use it in the video so I can be like, see, I told you this is slightly above average. Super fucking excited about that one. Anyway, moving on from that because otherwise I'd spend all day talking about this. You know what? Actually kind of staying in that nostalgia bucket because I feel like I have to. There are two other products that are literally, actually there are three technically. The first one I'll talk about is from Catrice, which I'm so mad that this is not available here in the US because this is fucking everything. So Catrice is coming out with the My Little Pony collection. I loved My Little Pony and I want that highlighter. I want that highlighter. It looks so luscious and delicious and it looks like pony hair and I just want it. Everything else is fine. Catrice eyeshadows I think are just super underwhelming. The few palettes that I have tried, they provided literally no pigment whatsoever. I've liked other things from Catrice, like their foundation, their concealer, but when it comes to eyeshadow, it's a no. So while the palette is adorable, I wouldn't pick it up at all. The only things I would actually really pick up is the nail polish because I'm a bitch for nail polish. I'm a sucker for, I also am a bitch, but I'm a sucker for nail polish. I want that highlighter because that highlighter looks amazing. And I definitely want the bag. I love the My Little Pony bag. I think it's so fucking, it's so cute. It's so cute. So yeah, I would get everything. Nah, the brushes, I would skip on the brushes. The brushes, even the design of it, like I kind of almost wish it had the pink design. I don't like the black and white design, so I would skip out on that. I would get everything except the brushes and the palette. Everything else is so fucking cute. Like how do you not get this? So I sincerely hope that this does come to the US, but I have a feeling it won't. Why would they do that? So for that, I say, I'm jealous to those that can buy it wherever they are. God, I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. It's so cute. Please get that highlighter and please let it be everything that I expect and think it's going to be. But yeah, I feel like they did a really good job at this collection. And I feel like it's only a matter of time before ColourPop does a My Little Pony collection. And will it be as adorable as this? Probably not. Probably not. I feel like if ColourPop ever does something like that, it's going to be a neutral palette with maybe one color and it's just not going to have any sort of fun pan embossing. So I look forward to a shitty version of this being released in the future by ColourPop. But in the meantime, I think this is really adorable and I love it. I'm obsessed with it. Now the other thing that is like literally, bitch, is the Strawberry Shortcake collection. So this is, who's the brand? Honeydew? I believe the brand is named Honeydew. H-U-N-N-I-D-E-U-X. If I am mispronouncing it, my apologies, but I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see if somebody corrects me in the comments. Anyway, so it looks like there is a Honeydew X Strawberry Shortcake palette, or palettes I should say. And each palette is scented as well. These are fucking cute, okay? First of all, you get Strawberry Shortcake, Orange Blossom, Huckleberry Pie, Lemon Meringue. I think I want to just pick them up. I don't want to even use them. It's kind of like going back to like my Pooh Bear Spectrum bag. It's like some things are just too cute, you just don't want to use. I absolutely love how these look. Now, I will say, I have a feeling that these are going to be the kind of palettes that the top can be removed completely, which are not my favorite. I think a lot of indie brands do that because I imagine because packaging is cheaper, blah, 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 blah. But I feel like when the tops are not as secure as, say, like, let's use this palette, for example, the Huda Cosmetics, which is what I have on my eyes today, the purple, and it does not disappoint. It's lovely. But anyway, as you can see, like how that's connected. I like palettes like that more because I often find if the whole top is removable, there's a great chance that shit is going to be lost. Lost in the ether, and you're out here without a cover for your precious palette. I often think they're never done right. So I'm kind of like, it's a little like annoying, but I can't really say, or is it a tin? I'm intrigued because in a way, if you look at the palette, it looks kind of like it could potentially be like the top of a tin, which if that's the case, then that's really fucking good because then I know the top is going to be secured. But if it's just a piece of cardboard, there's a good chance it's not going to fucking stay. And that bums me the fuck out. But I think I'm definitely going to pick these up. It's coming out on 2/27. I think they're so fucking cute. Listen, I love strawberry shortcake. I love those little weird, then there was I think like weird knockoff like cupcake dolls. I had those too. Those are fun. There was like all the princesses would just turn into a cupcake and they had little hats for like the little top of the cupcake. If you know, you know. I love this stuff. And maybe it's because the world is one hot fiery garbage dumpster away from like imploding in on itself like a dying star. But seeing stuff like this just makes me just remember that I was happy at one point. I couldn't finish that. Oh shit. Oh, that's sad. That's sad when you're like, I just feel hope when I see a strawberry shortcake palette. But you know what though? I'm not lying. I feel like everybody could agree with that. There was a time where things were a lot easier and now it's like, now the world's ending. Yeah, it's ending. All right. We're all doom scrolling. But sometimes things like this can just break you out of that weird matrix. And you're just like, oh. Or is it putting you back into the matrix? Either way, I kind of love this. I just don't love that it could potentially be a cardboard top. Color story wise, I think they're really cute. There looks like there could be potentially some overlap in some areas, but it's not enough for me to be like, no, I only want like 1 or 2 palettes. Is there another picture? I'm trying to find pictures or something. I'm not finding anything here. Anyway, these are adorable and I definitely want to check them out. So the other one that is like, I guess more recent nostalgia, I suppose, is something coming out from Dark and Glam Beauty. So I have not picked up anything from the brand. I was interested in checking out the Goosebumps palette, but I think it had the pressed glitter or something like that, so I didn't get it. But when I tell you, everybody and their mother tagged me in this. I was like, thank you. This is really fucking cool. So there are 2 different product reveals and the one is an oh, it's so cute. It's called Anna Blush. It's a palette inspired by Annabelle and the gorgeous blush of hers. I can't tell you how many times I have probably said in various videos talking about how blush can make you look like a possessed doll. Do you know how fucking excited I am to finally own a fucking blush palette with a possessed doll on it? Okay, listen, I'm cashing in my happy checks because this is fucking bananas. I am so excited for this. Now, the colors, I don't know if the highlighter is gonna work for me, but I think the blushes, we're gonna make those shits work. And I absolutely love the kind of VHS packaging. I hope it looks as good as it does from these pictures because I kind of think about, I think a little bit about like the Creature, was it Creature Labs, Creature Cosmetics? That stuff looked really amazing online, but when I got it in my hand, you could tell that the images were kind of blurred and it wasn't like the best quality. So I'm kind of hoping that this is going to be really good fucking quality because this is just everything. So I cannot wait to purchase that. I don't know when it's coming out, but I want it. I want it. I love that it's just like these really poppy pink colors that just look so fucking possessed. So excited. The other one is a contour palette and it's from The Conjuring, which I love The Conjuring. Not the last one. The last one was kind of weird and really just kind of boring. But I love this one with the one Valak nun or whatever. So it looks like there is going to be a nice cream contour palette. It looks like a cream contour palette. Has a very similar style packaging to the Annabelle one or the Anna Blush one, which is really great. Also, oh my god, there's a sponge too. I need to get the sponge because again, I have a whole jar of just sponges I will never use because they're really adorable. That would be in there. so I can kind of catch it in the corner of my eye and like go every time I see it, because that is a scary fucking face. But I love it. The contour palette, well, that's the other thing. Is it a cream contour palette? It looks like it's a cream contour palette, but it's kind of hard to tell because it's only a video. No, that looks like a cream contour palette. I don't know. We'll find out. But in any case, I definitely will pick this up in the future, and I will definitely use them in a review because I fucking have to. I'm excited to try them. Okay, yes, it is a cream one. Okay, so the contour palette is a cream one, and it looks like a powder one will be available in the future. So that looks amazing. Yeah, I need to get these. So I'm super excited. I love that horror movies have been coming out with more and more makeup collections, right? So we just have the Glam Light one, which by the way, I just got it in the mail. So expect to see that video next week. But I got the whole Chucky collection because I obviously I had to fucking buy it. I love being able to see more and more of these horror makeup collaborations. It's just fucking great. So it's like on one hand, it's like, oh my God, yes, My Little Pony. But on the other hand, it's like, yes, Annabelle. I am like a pig in shit right now. I'm so happy about that. But yeah, I love it. Can't wait to put it all over my face, and I hope to God that it's good. Fingers crossed. I hope to God that the packaging is really going to be as good as it looks online. Because like I said, sometimes the images don't look always as crisp and good, and it looks fucked up, and I hate that. So I'm kind of fingers crossed that everything looks good, and that sponge looks awesome. I'm so happy. I'm happy. Again, happy. Anyway, so those are my little nostalgia hits. So moving on to just things that I just want, and then one that I really am just like, what is going on? The first one is, oh, I'm so excited for this one. Where is it? Where are you little bitch? Haus Labs. Okay, so Haus Labs is going to be coming out with blushes, which it's actually going to be available on February 23rd, and best believe I'm going to be picking up some of them. So they're $38 a piece, which I feel like is pretty fair for all the stuff that has come out for the brand. So there's no surprises there. And all the colors look absolutely delicious. So I think I might just pick up like one, maybe two. And then if I actually, I'll probably just pick up one, because if I really feel the need of like, okay, I need to get more of these, I will definitely pick them up during a Sephora sale, because I feel like that is just kind of just right around the river's bend. Probably like March or April or something like that. So that's probably when I would go pick up additional shades if I'm loving the formula. But if it's anything like the stuff that they have been coming out with, this is going to be fucking amazing. I am so happy that this brand departed ways with Amazon, because in comparison, that makeup was garbage. That makeup was so garbage. This is just so fucking wonderful. The foundation is still one of my favorite foundations ever to be made. I need them to come out with a matching concealer, then I will truly lose my shit. Their setting powder is fantastic. Their bronzer is fantastic. I don't like the atomic lip paint things. Those were weird, and I didn't really like the eye paint things. That was not my cup of tea. But their highlighter was really fun. So there are some things that are just like fucking fantastic, and I really hope that this is going to be one of those products that fits in that category. But anyway, I love the colors of the blush. Are the blush colors revolutionary? No. They're very standard and typical to what kind of like we all have, which is kind of actually funny, because I feel like with the highlighters, when they release them, they release so many different variations, right? Like, and a lot of like unique kind of colors, that I'm kind of surprised that they didn't do that here. They started a little conservative, which is kind of interesting. It's just like 5 shades that are pretty much run-of-the-mill shades. I don't know, that's okay. That's kind of interesting to think about it. Anyway, so I'm kind of curious to see what is going to happen in the future, if they're going to be coming out with more shades. Yeah, no, it's just the 5. So interesting. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to be picking up one of them, and I'll obviously use it in a try-on, but yeah. Excited for this one. I really love Haus Labs. They are fucking fantastic. And another thing that I'm just so goddamn excited about is Say. So Say, which is so funny to say because which is so funny, I feel like, because I often am like, no, this is, no, what the fuck is this? No. I think most of their products are garbage, with the exception of their bronzer and blush. Their bronzer is one of my favorite things that I found last year, and I have it in the lightest shade, but it looks like Say released 2 more shades for that line, so you know I had to fucking pick one up. So the Sun Melt Natural Cream Bronzer also has a tan bronze and a fair bronze. So I cannot wait to put that on my face, because I feel like I have like a decent amount of bronzer. My bronzer collection is pretty much growing, and I need to do a little bit of a spring cleaning, because there's just some things that I just like kind of fell out of love with, and I'm like, I need you to get off the premises. But there are some things that I'm just like, ooh, bitch, 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 bitch. I fucking am obsessed with. And one of the things I would never ever get rid of is the Stay Bronzer. That one is just such a good formula. I can understand why so many people love that brand. For the longest time, I didn't understand why, because like I feel like they're overrated. Nope, that bronzer and that blush were the two products that really just made me go, ah, I get it, I get it. So I'm super excited that there is going to be a fair bronze. Although I will say that the light bronze is a nice color and it's not too warm. It's not cool. It's a nice neutral option. So if you love neutral options, it's going to be for you. I'm so curious to see what the fair bronze is going to look like because it looks really good on the model's face. So it kind of actually almost reminds me a little bit of the Makeup by Mario Skin. I was about to say Reflecting Skin. That's a movie. Skin Perfector, whatever. You know that fucking weird cream thing that like pre-bronzer, bronzer, pre-bronzer, whatever. That thing I'm obsessed with. I hated the powder. The other product was stupid. I hate it. Like that can get shot off into the sun. But the other one is fantastic for those that don't like bronzer but want a little bit of something to the face. That's what this is kind of reminding me of. I'm curious to see kind of the comparison of the two. But in any case, I'm obsessed. I love it. Can't wait to put this all over my motherfucking face. And yeah, I ordered it, obviously. And I'm just waiting for this bitch to arrive. So yeah, expect it in a review in the future. And I feel like I'm gonna be made fun of this. But I hate me sometimes. Okay, so Miss Huda Beauty. Okay, so Huda Beauty is coming out with the Matte Obsession eyeshadow palettes. I don't know when they're going to be released, sometime this month, but there's going to be two palettes. You have the Warm Matte Obsession, which is a mix of toasty terracottas, rusty oranges, pretty peaches, and rich browns. And then you have the Cool Matte Obsessions, which is a mix of icy mauves, dreamy pinks, pastel purples, and frosty browns. I love this. I often find that usually the shimmers in these little palettes are the fucking worst thing in the world. And for me, the quality is never the same from the bigger palettes to the smaller palettes, right? It's always a very, very mixed bag. I'm glad that they kind of just took out the bullshit. They took out the thing that actually prevented me from wanting to buy any future palettes. And they're like, hey, we hear you. We're just gonna give you matte so you can just shut the fuck up. And I love that. Sometimes I am just a sucker for an all matte look. I think it's so beautiful. Not a lot of people do it. Usually people just, including myself, usually just have like sparkle coming out of their asshole. But sometimes it's just really nice to see just an all matte look. So seeing this, even though they are basic bitch colors, right? And the colors that we already have, I kind of want to try it. I want to put it all over my face. I'm just in love with it. And when I saw that this was being released, I was like, abso-fucking-lutely, I can't wait to put this on my face. Also curious to see if they are going to be $29 because I think typically that's how much they are. I wonder if they're going to be a little bit cheaper because there's no shimmers, or is it going to be a little bit more expensive, or is it going to be the same price point? I'm here for it. But oh, actually, wait a second. Hold on, please. This is a powder matte and cream to powder finishes. Did I ever try their cream to powder? Maybe. Was there cream to powder in any of their bigger palettes? Let me know down below. If it was, I guess okay, cool. If not, okay, cool. I honestly can't remember. And anyway, I am super fucking excited for this one and I can't wait to put it all over my goddamn face. So yeah, expect a review whenever the hell it comes out. And I guess we're gonna end it off with something that I am just like with, and that's from Dominique Cosmetics. Okay, so Dominique Cosmetics is coming out with the Essential eyeshadow palette. She has arrived. The Dominique Essential palette will brighten your days. It will make you blush, bronze you up, and bring an alluring sparkle to your eyes. This diverse palette will get you ready for the day and glam you up for a fun night out. This 10 Well Mauve Neutral Multi-Purpose Palette has sparkling shimmer textures to match your... Well, I feel like I've never read in my life, so I apologize. So I apologize if I sound a little funky. I'm like, it's like I've seen words for the first time. Okay, so this is available at Sephora. And when I first saw this, ew, I don't like this. When I first saw this, I just thought it was just like a normal eyeshadow palette. And I was like, ew, like, haven't we seen this before? I think that's my complaint with Dominique Cosmetics. It's like a copy pasta, right? Everything just looks exactly the same. I still love the Latte palette. It's one of my, I think it's like the only palette I really like from Dominique Cosmetics. Everything since then has kind of been like a real hit or miss, really a big miss. So when I see this, I'm kind of like, it's something that I've already seen before, whether it was that weird Girl Boss palette, that one that was like, you're so great, spice up your life, MLM edition. I don't know, whatever that one fucking palette was, you know what I'm talking about? It was pink. And then mixed with like, didn't they also come out with like a sweater palette or something, or like a neutral palette? Point is, everything just looks the same, or looks like they've already done it already. So I'm kind of like, what is different about this palette? I guess what's different about this palette is that you can just use this as an all over face palette, because it has like it's a multi-purpose palette. So keep it soft polish for the day and add a little drama at night. Regardless of what you're looking for, this palette will take you from day to night with ease. $49. Okay, would I use any of the, I guess the brown is like a bronzer contour shade, right? I guess like that pink could be a blush. Would the shimmer shades be like highlighters, I guess? I don't know, maybe I feel creatively stunted when looking at this palette, because I'm just trying to think like how often am I going to really use this as like a multi-use palette? I don't know, like I don't really get that vibe from it. Like I feel like one palette that was done right in terms of multi-use is the Hindash palette. The first palette they came out with, like that one to me, it was like, that is like a fucking full-on face palette. You could use it as a contour, bronzer, eyes, blush, like you could fucking do it all with that palette. This, it doesn't feel like the same thing. These feel like two different fucking monsters. I don't know. I'm curious though to see how people respond to this palette, but even swatches though, they kind of look a little dirty. And they look, they just don't look that great in my opinion. So I don't know, I'm just like this is not it for me. This is not it. The call's coming from inside the house. This looks the same. Actually, did this already come out? I feel like this brand's gaslighting me a little bit. Is this the same? What's real? I don't know. All right, I think on that note, before I have an aneurysm, let's just say no. But I am curious though if anyone did purchase this, or if anyone has this. Am I wrong? I probably am. I'm a bitch. I will always admit when I'm being foolish. So there's probably a very good chance that this palette is probably wonderful. And I'm just being a nasty, nasty bitch. But yeah, what is this? Did this already come out? I'm confused. And on that note, we're just gonna put the phone down and we're gonna keep on keeping on. So yeah, so that was my makeup hangover. That was a wild one. That was a wild ride. Filled with excitement, gaslighting, you name it. We experienced it all. Now I want to hear from y'all. Let me know down below if you are going to get any of these products, and if you have them, let me know how you feel about them. Definitely go check out Emily and Audra's videos. And again, thank you so much to Gladskin for sponsoring today's video. And with that said, I want to say thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. As always, feel free to like, comment, hit that subscribe button, it's free, and hit that bell icon for notification of all my future posts. And follow me on Instagram. And thank you so much to my Patreon and YouTube members. Thank you so much for keeping this delicious, disgusting, filthy, trashy, really filthy, really gross, really nasty, really disgusting garbage boat afloat. Couldn't do without you. I love your adorable little delicious faces, and I just want to gobble you all up so you can live inside my belly and we can be one and we can have a good old time and it'll be fantastic. If you want to know what is currently on my face, everything you need to know will be listed in the description box down below. And I'll see you little cranberries later. Bye.